Hey, good morning, everyone. Evening, afternoon, whatever happens to be your time. I'm sure there's nobody here. This is a quick pop-up stream. Um, I'm going to do real quick just the takeoff for today's stream in the afternoon. It's a long, almost 10-hour flight. Supposed to land in Miami. We're not going to be because I got plenty of fuel to get there without it. I'm just going to get us into the air and get it started on its way. Get up to 10,000 feet cruise altitude today. And I've got a bunch of stuff I have to do today. So this is just going to be a quick get in the air. It's supposed to be, like I said, the original flight did land in Miami to refuel, but I have plenty of fuel for this flight already, so we won't need to do that. I am going to have to check in periodically throughout the day and keep changing over my fuel tanks. But other than that darn glitch, wish they'd fix that. But other than that, I think we'll get her up in the air here. We'll check my maps, make sure everything looks good. Give it hell. Get in the air. Rotate. Keep the nose down. Get the speed going. Gear up. Oh, the heck was that? Some sort of wind hit me there. Turn the autopilot on. Altitude to 10,000. Nav mode. See if it gets us on track or if it goes around to try to get the climb out. Which looks like it's going to try to get the climb out. Going the other direction. If you want to track the flight during the day, I do have my virtual flight online transmitter running. If you want to track it, it should be on there. Looks like beautiful live weather for this flight. I have a contractor coming here shortly, so I can't stay on too long. That's why I'm not landing in Miami. Otherwise, I would land and refuel like they did on the real flight. I just won't have the ability to do that today. I got a contractor coming today. I got a bunch of stuff going on, and then I've got to get ready to leave on Thursday. Oh, I wish they would fix that. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to climb out in my flight plan, so it's going to make sure it hits that before it gets on course. All the wealthy people's vacation homes. You see more private jets flying in and out of here than anywhere else I've ever been. Yeah, we hit the end of the climb out. It's bird altitude, get it trimmed out. Yeah, ooh, RPMs are way high. Wow. That's not good. That happens because I'm trying to rush this morning. I decided against leaving it streaming online for the entire time. I just think that would have been way too much. Alright, well, hopefully I can stay on here till we get climbed out 10,000. Make sure everything's set. Sorry for the voice. I've had a cold for a week. I'm stuffed up. I can hardly talk. Somehow I got to talk for 3 hours, 3.5 hours this afternoon. I figured I'd just do this live, get the takeoff live, get it up to that altitude. See some of this beautiful area around Palm Beach to Miami. Very, very wealthy section of Florida. A very wealthy section of the United States. They're not only wealthy, but they're retired, so they have a huge amounts of disposable income. It was definitely a pretty part of the world. It's flat, very flat, but very green, flowers year round. Nice warm temperatures. So I would bet the vast majority of these actual air traffic you see right here are private jets, not commercial. Especially in this area. When your airport is and your airport has its own golf course. Oh, I couldn't live that close to everybody else. I'm too much of a hermit to want to live in a building right next door to somebody else. I look out my window, I like sees their window. I don't know how people do it. Baseball fields. That must be a big school complex down there with the track and the baseball fields. Dear Lord, I guess I never realized there was this many houses down there. All the canals they build, all the man-made canals, so everybody can have waterfront property. My God, look at the buildings. Just unbelievable, that many. Another golf course. So many homes. They left one little wild patch out on the barrier island because it's just homes on top of homes on top of homes. Couldn't do it. Couldn't live there. And when they run out of hot horizontal, they go vertical. Do have some nice white sand beaches, that's for sure. This should be Miami International Airport. Excuse me. Still got that cold. This is where we were supposed to land and refuel, but I've got absolutely plenty of fuel to continue this flight. So we'll get her up to 10,000 feet for our altitude today. We'll be passing over, I believe, Cuba. Is it Cuba? Dominican Republic? I don't know. That's the basic flight path for today. All the way down to King George Island. A long flight of a whole lot of nothing. Over Cuba, over the islands. So that's why it's going to fly while I'm gone. While I'm enjoying recreating this flight, I have no desire to sit here for 10 hours and try to make up stuff to talk about. As well as I actually have a real life and stuff to do. But I see we got a couple people watching. Not sure who you are, but thanks for stopping by. I'm going to call this here as soon as we hit 10,000 feet, get it trimmed out. Yeah, stuff to do, but let's see y'all back at 4:30 my time. We'll be doing the last probably 3 hours of the flight, 3.5 hours of the flight. More than welcome to join along. The flight plan is on my Discord. At least I think it is. I hope it is. And if not, you can just spawn on top of me later, fly in from there. And that feature sometimes works now. Interestingly enough, it's worked twice for me now, spawning on top of someone else. without having a flight plan. It's picked up their flight plan. So I'm hoping that's a thing, that they actually get straightened out so it works all the time. Almost leveled off here. Looks like good weather. Hopefully. We'll stay out of the Bermuda Triangle. And we're almost there. That's good because the guy's coming shortly. Sorry for hustling and making this short and kind of rushed, but I thought I'd at least get the takeoff. We'll cover the takeoff and cover the landing, and we'll probably end up doing that on all of the long flights. Try to time them so there's only 3 hours left in the flight. 3 to 3.5 hours left in the flight when I actually start in the afternoon, but I'll cover the takeoffs in the morning. Self squared away here. Double check. Fuel's full. RPMs are good. Speed looks good. 2550 is the max RPM. Full red line. It doesn't get much more trimmed out than that. Everything looks good. Landing lights can go off. Yeah. Now we gotta turn the heat on, just in case, running the weather while I'm away. And on that note, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like I said, I hope to see you later on today. I've got to get going back to my real world, real life. And we'll hope to see you this afternoon. Take care. Bye.